Today I'm celebrating World Post Day. Now, I'm a letter writer, and so I still love to use what in the UK is called the Royal Mail or the Postal Service. And it seems like I'm one of very, very few these days. Uh, I can't remember the last time I read or received a letter, and I really appreciate being able to compose my thoughts directly onto paper and transmit them to someone. I've always loved receiving letters. It's clear that someone's taken a moment to think of me and communicate their heart and their mind. And I think it's a beautiful way of reaching out. And of course, as digital technology is taking over, and the immediacy of being able to just send someone a text, just send someone a message, just send an email, just send a video call, a voice call now. It's like, why would anyone take the time to sit down and write words onto a piece of paper that you then send, and it takes multiple days to get there? And it's funny because as the postal service is crumbling now, sometimes I've sent letters and they haven't been received for 6 months. It's common that it's been weeks for a letter to arrive. We seem to have absolutely devastated this means of communication upon which we depended for so long, and may yet depend again, because if anything goes completely awry with our technological world, if we have a giant solar flare that freaks out all our satellites, we will have to get back to it. And in dismantling the postal service, which seems to be happening, we are placing all our eggs in one basket. Do we really want to have to, well, to me, it's like removing the analog radio signals or removing landline communication from, they're getting rid of landlines this year, telephones. Everything will be digital and will be mobile. And we created these systems. Why dismantle them? Why dismantle them when if things go awry, and they so easily could, why would we want to deprive ourselves of these things that, if we find ourselves unable to communicate through our phones, that postal service would be invaluable. So today I want to encourage us all to give a moment to the incredible gift to civilization that the postal service has been. It has enabled local and global communication for, well, I wonder how long it is now. It's got to be it must be hundreds of years already, and it's certainly for 150 years at least been the dominant form of communication. I really encourage you to write someone a letter today. Take a moment, think of someone you haven't reached out to for a while. See if you can find their address, because I know that is not a simple thing these days, and pen someone a letter. And if not today, don't overlook what a beautiful thing it is to both give and receive. There's something very special about putting our thoughts onto paper, and if we can just about craft handwriting that's legible enough to make ourselves understood, it's very likely that the other person will really experience it as a gift. So these are my thoughts today as I celebrate World Post Day.